What if our universe, with its trillions of galaxies, billions of years, and everything within it, was just one of an infinite number? What if your every decision created a new, parallel universe where your life took a different course? Today, we explore the mysterious, mind-bending idea of the multiverse, a concept so vast that it could redefine our understanding of reality itself. In this video, we'll dive deep into the concept of parallel universes, explore different types of multiverses proposed by physicists, and consider the evidence that suggests the multiverse might be real. Let's start by understanding where this mind-blowing idea comes from and what it could mean for you, me, and everything we know. Before we get into the details, let's define what we mean by the multiverse. In simple terms, the multiverse refers to the hypothetical set of multiple, perhaps infinite universes that exist in parallel to our own. These universes could vary in size, structure, laws of physics, or even the flow of time. Some might be eerily similar to ours with only minor differences, while others could be so alien that human life could never exist in them. But how did scientists come up with such a radical idea? It all starts with one of the strangest fields in science, quantum mechanics. The idea of the multiverse has its roots in quantum mechanics, the study of particles and forces on the smallest scales imaginable. In the 1950s, physicist Hugh Everett proposed a theory known as the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics. Before Everett, scientists believed that particles existed in a state of uncertainty, called a superposition, until they were measured or observed. But Everett had a different idea. Everett suggested that every possible outcome of a quantum event, like whether a particle moves left or right, actually happens. But instead of all the outcomes existing in a single reality, each outcome creates its own new universe. So, when a particle decides to go left, one universe forms where it went left. At the same time, another universe forms where it went right. This branching happens constantly, with new universes forming for every possible event, at every moment. This theory has profound implications. If true, it would mean that every possible version of you exists somewhere, in some parallel universe. In one universe, you became a famous musician. In another, you never learned to play an instrument. And in countless others, the differences are so small that they're barely noticeable. Perhaps today you wore a blue shirt instead of a red one. The many worlds interpretation is just one way to think about the multiverse. Over the years, scientists have proposed several different types of multiverses, each based on different areas of physics. Let's explore a few of them. The first type is the Quantum Multiverse, based on Everett's many worlds interpretation. In this version, new universes are created with every quantum event. The weird thing is, all of these universes exist simultaneously, but they don't interact with each other. Think of it as reality constantly splitting into multiple branches, each existing independently. Next is the Cosmic Multiverse, which arises from the theory of eternal inflation. Inflation refers to the extremely rapid expansion of the universe just after the Big Bang. According to this theory, inflation didn't stop everywhere at once. In fact, some regions of space might still be expanding faster than the speed of light, creating bubble universes that could be vastly different from our own. Each of these bubbles could be an entirely different universe, with its own laws of physics, constants, and perhaps even its own version of time. In some of these universes, gravity might be stronger or weaker. Stars might not form, or life might evolve in ways completely alien to us. Then there's the brain multiverse, which comes from string theory. String theory suggests that the fundamental particles we observe are not points, but tiny vibrating strings. Our universe could be a 3D brain, essentially a membrane floating in a higher dimensional space. Other brains could exist parallel to ours, and occasionally they might collide. Some scientists think that these collisions could be the cause of big bangs, creating new universes with each impact. The fourth type is the mathematical multiverse, proposed by cosmologist Max Tegmark. In this version, every possible mathematical structure corresponds to a physical universe. In other words, if a universe can be described by mathematics, then it exists. This means that every logically consistent universe exists somewhere in the multiverse, even if it's wildly different from ours. So, all of this sounds amazing, but is there any actual evidence that suggests the multiverse is real? Well, this is where things get tricky. Some scientists believe that hints of a multiverse might be found in the cosmic microwave background, the faint glow left over from the Big Bang. Certain anomalies in this radiation, such as unexplained cold spots, have led to speculation that they could be the result of collisions between our universe and others. Another possible clue comes from dark matter and dark energy, which make up most of the universe's mass and energy but remain largely mysterious. Some physicists suggest that dark matter might be leaking from a parallel universe. Alternatively, dark energy, the force driving the accelerated expansion of the universe, could be influenced by other universes pulling on our own. String theory, one of the most promising theories to unite quantum mechanics and gravity, also offers indirect support for the multiverse. According to string theory, there could be up to 11 dimensions of space-time, far more than the 4 we experience. If these extra dimensions exist, they could provide the framework for parallel universes existing in dimensions we can't perceive. If the multiverse exists, the implications are mind-boggling. First, it means that our universe is not special. We are just one small part of a vast, possibly infinite collection of universes. This could radically change how we think about ourselves and our place in the cosmos. For individuals, the multiverse suggests that every choice you make creates a new universe. In one, you became a doctor. In another, you moved to a different country. And in another, perhaps, you made a decision that altered the course of history. Every possibility plays out in some version of the multiverse. One of the deepest implications is regarding death. If the multiverse exists and every possible version of reality plays out, does that mean you never truly die? In some universe, a version of you survives every possible life-threatening event. This idea, sometimes called quantum immortality, suggests that, from a subjective point of view, you might experience an unbroken chain of survival across an infinite number of universes. Philosophers argue that if all decisions are played out in parallel universes, the very concept of choice might lose its meaning. These are complex questions that go beyond science and venture into the realm of ethics, philosophy, and human values. One of these newer developments is M-theory. We might be able to detect their effects through phenomena like gravitational waves. In the near future, advanced experiments using detectors like LIGO and future space-based observatories could potentially uncover signs of other dimensions or universes interacting with ours. Another tantalizing possibility involves black holes. Some physicists believe that black holes could be gateways to other universes. When matter falls into a black hole, it disappears from our universe. But where does it go? One theory suggests that the matter might be transported to another universe, or that black holes themselves could be bridges between different realities. This idea, while speculative, could provide answers to some of the deepest questions in cosmology. It raises the possibility that new universes are being created all the time through black holes, with their own laws of physics and properties. Experiments at the Large Hadron Collider and other particle accelerators could provide clues about higher dimensions or alternate realities. Future missions to study the cosmic microwave background in greater detail might reveal more about the origins of our universe and whether it's just one of many. While the idea of the multiverse might sound like science fiction, some of the world's most respected physicists are seriously considering it as a legitimate explanation for the mysteries of the universe. The multiverse is more than just a scientific theory. It's a concept that stretches the limits of imagination and challenges everything we think we know about existence. Whether you're fascinated by the idea of parallel lives or intrigued by the physics of other dimensions, the multiverse offers endless possibilities to explore. Thanks for watching. If you found this deep dive into the multiverse as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos.